And good morning. It is August 11th, 2015. The time is 06:19 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of New York State where I live and reside. On this Tuesday morning, sort of a wet, rainy Tuesday as the rain clears out of the southern tier. And I want to say good morning. Thank you for the hearts right out of the gate there. Nolan, Mac, thank you. And we got Greg from Alaska. Got some news. I was going to tweet about this, Periscope about this yesterday. One of J.R.R. Tolkien's unfinished stories will be published this year. Yes, there is an unfinished work. The J.R.R. Tolkien story of Kullervo will be published in October of this year. So, J.R.R. Tolkien, a new publication. Yes, that is fantastic. Just like a week or so ago, we had Dr. Seuss with a new release of What Pet Should I Get? So I got two books that I've definitely got on my list that I'm going to be, good morning, that I'm going to be getting on my, next time I visit Barnes & Noble. I think the third book is Joe Com's Twitter Power. But yeah, the new fantasy story from J.R.R. Tolkien is it Middle Earth based? No, it's let's see, it's the new fantasy story from J.R.R. Tolkien set to publish later this fall. The author's estate will release the story of Kullervo in October, one of his earliest prose works that would eventually lead him to Middle Earth. So this would be a story that gave a foundation to the Middle Earth. And here's a little bit what the story's about. Brought up in the homestead of the dark magician Untamo, who killed his father, kidnapped his mother, and who tried 3 times to kill him when he still a boy. Kullervo is alone, save for his love of his twin sister, Wanona, and guarded by the magical powers of the black dog, Musti, M-U-S-T-I. When Kullervo is sold into slavery, he swears revenge on the magician, but he will learn that even at the point of vengeance, there is no escape from the cruellest of fates. So this is very, very exciting. On The Verge, there's a Verge article that came out. I just found this yesterday. So this is released yesterday on The Verge, as well as what I just read was from IO9. So Tolkien fans rejoice. The Lord of the Rings author estate will soon release a 100-year-old manuscript that's never been released. 100 years, and it's never been released. I think portions of it have been. I've never heard of it before. Titled The Story of Kullervo, the work is one of Tolkien's earliest efforts and helped him lay the foundation for the stories he tells about Middle Earth through his career. Tolkien started Kullervo in 1914 during his college days at Oxford University. The tale, which magically follows the tragic story of an orphan cursed with supernatural powers, is based on the Finnish epic poem, The Kalevala. I'm butchering that again. And though he never finished it in his lifetime, he used the works as a basis for his own stories and languages, because we all know that Tolkien, and this, I think Greg from Alaska will like that. I'm not sure if Nolan, I'm not sure if you partook in any of the Tolkien Trivia Tuesday. And this is Tuesday. This isn't a trivia. This is the real deal. This is let's see, the gem of my attempts to write legends of my own to fit my private languages was the tragic tale of the hapless Kullervo in the Finnish, well, what I said. It remains a major matter in the Legend of the First Age, which I hope to publish as a Cimarron. So this came out before the Cimarron. Though this is the first time Kullervo is being made available for the public, the manuscript was originally published in 2010 by author and Tolkien scholar Valerin Velger in Tolkien Studies Volume 7. The Story of Kullervo, completed with notes and supplementary essays, will hit bookstores in the UK on August 27th. Okay, so the people in the UK are going to be getting this before we will here in the US. It will be available to Americans off to work. Okay, thank you, Nolan. Thank you, Nolan Mack. Thank you for participating. I greatly appreciate. I'm having the morning coffee. Here's to you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. And you have a good day at work. Greg, so it's kind of about middle. Yeah, it's a foundation, Greg. You know, I just found that very interesting. It's before the Cimarron. I didn't realize, I thought the Cimarron was a foundation, but this seems to be more. So I'm very excited about this. So for us in America, the United States, it's going to come out, October 27th. So it's a work, it's edited by Verlin Flegger. So, and it looks like it's been published before, but I don't recall it ever coming out. So I'm just getting my day started here, and Nolan is still with us. He's getting ready to go to work probably. I'm on a day off today. You know, it's I'm up early, and oh, we got Jack on the back. I don't know if you can see Jack there. That's Jack right there. Hey, Jack. Hey. That's Jack. He's the elder of all the cats there. We have a total of 6. We've got Jack. We've got the mother, Lucy. We've got Calvin, Bug, Dory, and what's the 4th one? He's the little monster there. Climbs the screens. I can't think of him. But there's a picture of all 4 kittens. I said this yesterday in my scope on my Twitter feed there. You just have to rifle through. This is life-changing. Yes, I agree, Greg. I'm very stoked about this. The manuscript 100 years later. It just seems like we get done with Tolkien trivia, and I'm happy that I think it was a pretty good success because of you and as well as the other audience. But to continue didn't I say the story continues? And here's a good example. The Tolkien story continues, and I am very excited about this. It's great news. It indicates the story is again due out August 27th, which is about 2.5 weeks here in the UK. So I just think that's fantastic, and I had to sort of put the news out here. I'm on my iPad mini because I'm finding that when I do periscopes and scoping on my did it tweet out? Let's see. Yes, it did. Okay, when I tweeted out on my or when I scope on this, it's not saving when I'm on Wi-Fi. It didn't save the broadcast for replay. So I'm not sure why that is. So it's a continuation of working and playing around with Periscope. And like I always do, we have, okay, Nolan is still hanging out with us. Thank you, Nolan. And Greg. And we have 2 web viewers with us. And I won't be surprised if Paul O'Mani is one of those web viewers. He's a web viewer there. I guess he was watching Simon at SM2. He did his first scope yesterday, a test scope. It's not there for replay. I don't know. I guess that's his choice. But he was doing a sound check. Very interesting. It was good to see him on the Periscope. And but for some reason, when I'm on Wi-Fi, it won't. Unless there's something going on with Periscope, I don't know. That's the fun of it, I guess. That's what's intriguing and stuff that I love about it. There's something new out there called Blab. the one issue that people came up about using Periscope as far as distraction, I found watching these blabs where there's 4 people, and then there's one of the 4 is using Periscope to broadcast the blab. The person that's taking part in the blab and also periscoping is not really interacting too much with the audience. The whole basic design that I feel is a real focal point for Periscope is interacting with the audience and acknowledging the audience. And we've got 6 viewers. Oh, we picked up another web viewer. So we got Greg from Alaska, Nolan Mack, he's still hanging with us, with 4 web viewers. And the web viewers, again, I'm having the morning coffee here. Good to see you. You can see it's daylight out here, and we have storms that are just passing through. Need the rain. I got the lawns mowed. Well, probably about 2/3 of the lawns, or three-quarters of the lawns mowed. So one portion didn't really need it, so I just left it for next week. But I got mostly around the house mowed yesterday. It was a sort of a slow day. Let's see, what do we got for notification? So I ended up I got up early this morning and I tweeted on a day off from the job. Check. I'm up early than I should be. Yes, I am. Check. Having the morning coffee. Check. What the heck? Let's get the day started. So I watched a couple of Periscopes here from Shirley over there in Ireland and Jacqueline over in Birmingham, showing, I guess Shirley was, what was she doing? She had a guest that was leaving, so she was at the airport, and Jacqueline B there was showing us some owls there in some area of Birmingham, England. They were a brand new upscale, not I would say upscale, rebuilt or rebuilt the area, I guess, we're modern. And Greg is still trying to join us from, okay, we lost Mac there. Okay, Nolan, and we have 4 web viewers. So, but that news there, I wanted to get that out yesterday. I'm not sure what did I Periscope about yesterday. Oh, the shout-outs. I was giving the shout-outs there to Greg, who had, did he have another Periscope? I think he did. And Stefano up there in Montreal, as well as Simon had his first one yesterday, which a good test one. Simon, if you're watching this, if you're one of the web viewers, I want to just say it was a very good, I'm lucky I caught that, because I was just getting ready to step out the door to go pick up my daughter at her place of employment down the road here a bit, and I just thought that was pretty neat to be able to take part in that. So a very good scope. The sound check, they were a little bit high, but understandable. So I guess it's just a matter of, anything with sound, you have to do the adjustments. But I thought it was pretty great. He has quite the setup of all the instruments, and I don't know if they synthesizers. I'm ignorant when it comes to music. I like listening to it, but I'm ignorant as far as being a legitimate critic of it, I guess, or something other than what my personal views are and stuff like that. All my tweets are my own. All my views are my own. I guess that's my value that I bring to this thing called the internet. I got an opinion in my voice there. So, but I'm up and about. I'm on a day off today. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing today. I wanted to get this scope out about this new book of J.R.R. Tolkien's The Story of Kullervo. And with that, you guys all have a good one. There it is. Soon to be released. It will be released in the UK, in bookstores, I believe, on the 27th of this month, and it will be the 27th of October that it will be released. So, with that, Greg, you have a good day up there in Alaska. Thank you again for taking part. Yes, it's great news. News like this is what I'm going to be using Periscope for, as far as if there's a news item that really interests me, and this does, because the story continues, and I greatly appreciate you taking part here, Greg, as well as our web viewers. You all have a good one. You all live life, have fun. Ciao for now, and as always, peace.